A few years ago, I was on the lookout for a small rifle I could take backpacking or camping, and that I could keep packed in my emergency kit during the off-season. My main criteria were cost, weight, and overall utility. I looked at several models. The famous AR-7 has a pretty slick takedown and storage, but it doesn't have the utility of a shotgun for birding. I like that it's automatic, but I've read and experienced that a few of the different versions of it suffer from feeding problems, especially as the gun begins to get older and wear. And I didn't find any good condition pieces in my price range of less than $200. The Marlin papoose looked cool and seemed to have a better fit and finish than the AR-7, but had an even higher price and the same no shotgun drawback as the AR-7. The Ruger 22 takedown was fairly new to the market at the time, but it had a still higher price and still no shotgun. The M6 was high on my list, but all I could find were severely overpriced. And there are a few others, the Chiappa Little Badger, a few other little Foldy 22s, but they all had the same drawbacks. So I took a trip to the closest big box sporting goods store, which happened to be Dick's Sporting Goods, and found the Rossi Matched Pair. This gun comes in a few different flavors, costs well under $200, even at full price, and is light enough to consider for a backpack, though it isn't ultra light by any means. It also comes in a small frame size that I can use with my kids. So I bought two. One was the small frame 22 long rifle 410 combo, and the other was the 22 long rifle 20 gauge combo. I got them both on sale for under $150 a piece, and here's how they work. The kit comes in a convenient zipper bag and consists of one receiver, two barrels, and a foregrip, stowed like this. To change barrels, you do a no tools removal of the foregrip. I'll show you that. You do a no tools removal of the foregrip with this front strap mount here. You open the action and you pivot the barrel all the way off. So the barrel pivots on like that. There's a breech lock right there. That's the ejector. The ejector works really well on this. The shotgun barrel also has an ejector. Pivots on, pivots off, very simple to break down. Let me go ahead and put the foregrip on. So with the foregrip on, once that's screwed down and you open it, it stops there by itself. So the 22 barrel has fiber sights that actually work quite well. You can see the red there, I hope, and there's a little green back there at the back. They pipe the light right toward the shooter really, really well. And the shotgun barrel, this is the 20 gauge model with the youth size frame. So it's not a full size frame, but it's not the small frame. Just has a simple bead sight. I can't say the overall quality of the gun is great, but with an intended purpose of being kicked around in a pack and handled by children, it meets my needs pretty perfectly. The simple action makes it very reliable, the sights work well, and the calibers are great. The platform is also simple enough that I can make extra barrels myself. So I've also made a 22 Magnum barrel for this gun out of the Ruger 1022 Magnum bull barrel that you can find aftermarket. The cheapness of construction also leads to one of the best parts of this gun. The stock is light and it's hollow. So let me show you some of the goodies that I packed in here. So to get to that, take that apart. To get to that, first I pop off this cover with my thumb, and I put a little groove in the back to help me do that. It's not easy, it stays in there pretty well still. There we go. Pop off that cover, set that aside, and there are a few essentials just right in this part, a few single edge razor blades, a screwdriver. This is actually a really important tool for this rig. And we have the safety key for the gun. And up in here is an extra Allen wrench key I think that's migrated out into the big part of the stock. Anyway, so you can take the safety key and this screw bit. This has a hole drilled in it. Put those together, and you can unscrew the buttstock. It's just held on with these two little screws. And inside the buttstock, we have all the essentials. See, we have 2 pairs of these foamy ears. Right here, there's another one in there. 3 of these mini Bic lighters. I really like these. They're very reliable. They last a long time. Fishing kit. This has, looks like 4 fishing hooks in it and 2 split shot sinkers. Whistle. Very loud whistle, I should note. Fishing line. This is wrapped around an old solder spool, but it's actually quite a bit of, I want to say, no, that feels like 8. Must be 8-pound fishing line. And the lanyard has a Gerber dime on it. I used to have a Swiss Army knife in here, but I prefer the Gerber dime because it has pliers as the main tool instead of scissors, and I really like that better. But it also has little scissors in it as well. And then in the rest of this, oh, there we go. I have some 410. I've got 2 slugs, it looks like, and 5 shot shells, and I use this aluminum adapter that I machined to fit in the 20 gauge barrel and shoot 410. That works really well. And then further down, it's in there, I promise. There we go. Got what looks like about a 50 pack of, maybe not 50. Anyway, big pack of 22 brass washed hollow points. So overall, I've been really pleased with this gun. Bear in mind, you get what you pay for. I think this is a great pack gun and a youth trainer for its cost because it's so cheap and I can fit a basic outdoor kit all inside the gun. It doesn't significantly contribute to the weight. I really like it.